Welcome back to our adventure in the zone. We were on the beginning of day 11 and I was looking back at everything we achieved so far. We disabled the miracle machine, Well, that's pretty much it actually. This and a ton of grinding. Yes, we got a lot of nice gear upgrades and money in the process, but it was time to seriously progress with the main story. We are not playing Iron Man, we don't need to be overly prepared for every little struggle or difficult quest, we could just bang our head against the monolith wall until it breaks, I guess. That being said, I wasn't sure what to do next exactly, and I didn't want to do too much thinking and too much planning, so I just decided to go artifact hunting. I repaired the topaz suit I found in one of the stashes before. Out of all the one I got, it was the most balanced one. I was planning on checking all the anomalies I could find, with nothing specific in mind, so a decent protection against a little bit of everything was my best bet. And I had everything at hand already to upgrade it, perfect. I had enough parts to only craft one artifact containers, but they're not really expensive, so buying some extra ones was not an issue. And I had enough to craft an improved Freon module, which was really nice, but that's pretty much it. So I'll use some mutant pelts to get some extra protection while I work on getting better attachments. I was planning on starting my hunt for artifacts in easy areas, so I didn't need my new weapons. A shotgun and a pistol should be fine. And while picking some ammo, an emission started. Emission have a chance to make artifacts respawn, so going hunting right after one is the perfect timing. This was a sign from the zone gods that artifact hunting was the right thing for us to do right now. I decided to start with Truck Cemetery. I spent so much time in cordon and garbage, a change of setting is always nice. I thought about clearing the bandit camp on the way, but quickly changed my mind when I saw it was renegades holding the spot. They have pretty decent gear and I definitely don't right now. Picking stashes on the way was a much safer thing to do. I heard something suspicious. And got aggroed by a controller with no warning. Good thing we had good side protection or this could have been deadly. Okay, back to artifacts. I realized I didn't take any bolts with me, which was a rookie mistake. Right now we are not doing anything risky, but they can be very useful in more dangerous anomalies. Oh well, that's an issue for future me, I guess. Well, it didn't take long for future me to eat his words, because the next anomaly we were checking was a burner one. Probably the most dangerous ones by far. I was almost happy to see there was nothing for me to get here. I checked the last anomaly of the area on my way back and was disappointed to see it was empty. I left with a single artifact in my bag, and not even a real one, just a perk artifact. Let's hope we have better luck in the other areas. Garbage was already looking much better. I still didn't take some bolts. I guess as long as my armor doesn't get too much damage and I don't get hurt too badly, it should be fine. We took the time to repair and upgrade this armor, so let's get as much as we can for our money, right? Is there an anomaly here? I forgot. No. We have a good suit, fuck it, let's just rush it. Ooh, jellyfish, nice. Okay, that's good, we're finding stuff. And we're not destroying our suit too much, playing like a moron. Beautiful. I finished cleaning up garbage and then stopped by Yentar to buy an artifact melter from Sakharov, but he had nothing apparently. So I looked for the artifacts there, and there was actually quite a lot of stuff. There was so many, I actually started running out of artifact containers. The Freon module was giving me a slight radiation reduction, so I didn't need to buy new containers right now, it will be enough to carry everything back to Rostock. Back in Rostock, I dumped everything, repaired my armors, and went straight back at it. I finished the day looking everywhere in Cordon, but didn't find a crazy amount of stuff, just little things here and there. And it was getting late, so I decided to spend the night there. On day 12, I spent literally the whole day hunting for artifacts. I did the swamps, Dark Valley, and Agroprom from top to bottom, checking absolutely everywhere. Honestly, I don't know what's up with me and artifacts. I think I'm addicted to the beeping of the detector when you find something. And it's actually pretty relaxing, some peace in between all the fighting. While walking in the swamps, I remembered that someone told me the other day in the comments that crows have a lot of ammo crafting stuff on them, and I wanted to check it out. Oh yeah, okay, so they were not lying. It's actually pretty nice, I had no idea about that. Oh come on, of course he fell on the other side of the fence, Jesus. Spending the whole day artifact hunting has a cost though, especially when you don't take Anomaly seriously and you play like a moron. I was in a pretty bad shape. My armor was badly damaged, my helmet too, and my weapons needed repairs. But here's the results of 2 full days of artifact hunting. Honestly, it's not bad. I could, of course, sell them directly to the nerds for quite a small fortune, but I wanted to see which one could be nice to use first. I went to the dock to get patched up, and then I repaired all my gear and organized a little bit all my stashes. And then I had a well-deserved night of sleep. On the morning of day 13, I went to visit S.T.A.L.K.E.R again to buy an artifact melter from him. It will let me craft and upgrade all the artifacts I looted so far and turn them into something useful. Unfortunately, he had nothing for me again, which was pretty weird because he's supposed to sell it. I'm not really sure what's happening. Anyways. The plan for today was going to Red Forest and pick up all the stashes there, hoping to get the expert tools, and then I will be moving on to Jupiter. I'll be able to keep going with the main quest there, and check the scientists in the bunker if they have the artifact melter for sale. Who knows, we'll see. Red Forest is a crazy place though, and I didn't have enough to craft more ammo, so I had to spend quite a bit to buy some. It made quite a hole in my wallet, but we won't make it through this place without it, so I guess it's a necessary investment. Jesus, look! Even the loading screen is teasing me. I knew you can buy the artifact melter from S.T.A.L.K.E.R. I did it many times before. I don't know why his inventory was empty. The weather was terrible, and it reminded me that the YouTube compression absolutely crushes my video when they are too dark, so let's up a bit the brightness. Come here, we'll see if you can jump me in the back here. Oh, one of my guys is dying, what's up? I can shoot. Woohoo, first camera, okay. The road to Red Forest was proving difficult already. Good things I came prepared. Ah, Red Forest. Shit's getting real. The zone has never been a welcoming place, but there are some areas, when you enter them, you know shit is gonna go down, and Red Forest is definitely one of them. See, already proving my point. Okay, let's just check the stashes and try not to get killed. I have to say, this place is so creepy though, I love it. things were pretty quiet so far, just your usual moody and creepy zone that we all love, and a lot of disappointing stashes. Holy shit! In a white stash too! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh fuck, this changes everything. I think that's the first time I get the expert tool so easily. In Red Forest, in a white stash, out of all places. I don't even want to know what's the probability of that find. Okay, wait, so I should maybe go back to Rostock and upgrade my gear straight away, right? I wasn't sure what to do. I had so many gear upgrades waiting for me in Rostock now that I had the tools. In the end, I decided to finish at least what I was set to do. Let's finish cleaning up the place, go to Jupiter for the main quest, and we'll hire a guide back to Rostock after that. Okay, we're entering the area of Red Forest where there's way more stalkers than mutants, so let's switch to the AP rounds. Actually, it's probably gonna be Monolith or Sin or something, like very good geared guys. Let's be safe and just like, I'm gonna pop up some morphine. Yep, Monolith. And a tanky boy Sin. Called it. I was using him as a literal meat shield, and it made cleaning up the place pretty easy. I finished cleaning up and looting the place, and moved to Jupiter. Well, I was stopped by the biggest threat in the zone, the mighty game crash. I launched my game again, and crashed again. So I updated my game files just in case and still crash. So I did a complete clean installation, which took me a full day with my crappy internet connection, and crash again. Jesus Christ. Updating my files didn't work, doing a clean install didn't work, so I was starting to get worried. But I realized that I could start a new game with no issues, so I decided to go back in time trying my older save. It was probably like one of my saves that was corrupted or something. And after a lot of trial and error and a lot of crashes, it looked like my save just before I went artifact hunting was working. So it wasn't too bad. I basically lost 2 days of artifact hunting, which honestly could be worse. So the plan was to gear back up and go straight to Red Forest, check if the stash still had the expert tools, and then push to Jupiter. I was hoping the tools were there and that we won't get no more new crashes. Okay, let's do this. I definitely had lost quite a bit of progression, but as long as we have no more crashes, honestly I'm fine with it. Let's hope it goes well. I don't remember what I had, but I definitely lost a lot of the good gear I found to upgrade, so it was time to refill our stashes. And we'll go artifact hunting again later, it's okay. Okay, moment of truth. Do I still have the tools there? Yes! Okay, good. Let's keep going. I'm not gonna show you the same fight again, I just cleaned Red Forest one more time, and now we're here for the second moment of truth. Can we make it to Jupiter? Oh, that doesn't look good. Fuck, no please! Come on. Well, there was no error, right? So, I don't know, let's try again. Okay, please, 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 Grok, please, Gamma Gods, let me through. Okay, we made it. Jesus Christ, okay, good. Whew. Let's go to Yanov Station. Come on, we didn't lose this run. Nice. There definitely was some crazy stuff happening in the distance, but I wasn't feeling too curious at the moment. The trip to the station was pretty uneventful. I went to see Loki, who gave me a crazy mission, find 3 MP5s, which will be quite the task in Gamma. Well, I had one already, so we'll see how hard it is to get 2 more. Then I quickly went to see the nerds. Okay, I can see you guys are having a party.
Всегда рад видеть нового человека в нашем бункере.
They were selling the artifact melter, so I bought it straight away, even though I had no more artifacts at the moment. And now we have to decide what we do next. After some thinking, I decided to hire the guide to go back to Rostock. Now that I had the expert tools, I needed to check if I can get some gear upgrades. And we'll go to Radar to do the Brain Scorcher run after that. With some luck, we might even get the MP5s we need, because we were about to kill a lot of monoliths there. I spent a good while ordering my inventory and started checking the upgrades I could make now that I had the expert tools. Better night vision, better backpack. I bought and learned the recipes I was missing, which made quite a hole in my wallet again. In terms of armor, I had some big upgrades waiting for me. I decided to go with the hybrid armored suit and the Spartan helmet, which were by far the best I found so far. For the weapons, honestly I didn't have anything exciting, so I decided to stick with what I already have. I had to visit a couple technicians and sell a lot of my stuff to get the money to buy everything I needed to craft a heavy repair kit and an exo repair kit. But it made me clean all the junk in my inventory I was hoarding, which is not a bad thing. Oh, and Sakharov was selling the artifact melter now. There was definitely something weird with my previous game. Good thing I did a fresh install in the end, I guess. It cost me quite a bit, but in the end I managed to gather everything I needed to craft the heavy repair kit and the exoskeleton repair kit. And I repaired my new armors with them. I upgraded them fully using everything I had left to craft the upgrade kits, and we were done. I finished the day disassembling all the ammo I didn't need to craft some AP rounds for my AK. I know some of them was giving me parts I didn't need, I could have sold some instead, but I was too lazy to check. Just disassemble everything and see what I can craft. I woke up on day 14, ready to go to Radar for the Brain Scorcher run. I had my brand new armors, plenty of ammo and medicine, and we're not playing Iron Man, so I was actually pretty excited and not scared for once to do it. Okay, let's do this. I generally cut through the woods on my Radar runs. I'd rather fight a couple mutants than all the monolith soldiers along the road. But today we can afford to die, and I need to loot some MP5, so the more people we kill the better, so let's follow the road. I'm wondering if there's a solo giant here. I'm gonna tell my guys to stay behind just in case. Oh, okay, just a controller. We good. I can't believe my dum-dum companion walked right in my line of fire. Damn, he got slated. And Chunky Boy here is so tanky, Jesus Christ. Okay, we are not off to the best start. After a pretty rocky start, things progressed pretty smoothly, with me slowly cleaning all the monoliths in our way without taking too much damage. The place was actually feeling a little bit empty, with way less resistance than I was expecting. With the help of Hip, we cleaned the whole place pretty easily. We're only gonna meet mutants on the first phase, so let's switch to HP runs and run for it. Okay, done. Now let's get out of here.
Да сдохни ты там уже, пидор! Эй, уёбок! Да, ты понял, блядь?
I made it out without too many issues, and now it was time to loot everybody. It took quite some time to order all the loot I got, and required 3 trips to bring back everything back to Rostock, but we were done. And on top of progressing the main questline, we had a ton of new goodies. Only sad thing is I only got 1 MP5 and it wasn't even the right kind. This quest will be very hard to complete in Gamma. I checked the time and it was only 12. After restocking my inventory and repairing everything, I should still have plenty of time to move to Zaton. I crafted myself a Svarog detector. I lost 2 days of artifact hunting in the save rollback, so it was time to slowly accumulate again. And I wanted to try different weapons, even if on paper they're not really the cookie cutter ones, but just because they look cool. I think that's a good criteria. I had enough to craft an advanced repair kit right away for them, and I had plenty of parts, so bonus point as it wouldn't cost me anything to repair them. I had very little ammo for this new main weapon, and literally just 1 scope for it.
Чики-брики, пальчик-выки.
But I guess it's good enough for now. Zaton was a long road away, so I'll still bring my AK with me to be safe.
Нормас, нормас. Охуенно, сейчас поживимся.
I had everything I needed, so I left. We had a couple hours at least to get to Jupiter before night falls. It should be alright. And I need to keep an eye out for free stalkers I meet to see if I can hire them, because after our little accident in radar, I needed new companions. I slowly made my way through Red Forest, trying out my new tactical guns that proved to be very effective, I have to say, and picking up all the artifacts I could find on the way. While checking anomalies, I met this lone stalker. Master rank, exoskeleton, and available as a companion. It was a match made in heaven, Jesus Christ, perfect. We found a new companion. Actually, I need to find a good handgun or like a good small machine gun I can hold with my detector. That would be nice. I decided to clean the mine while I was here. Sin boys always have great loot and I could test my new gun in real condition. Conclusion, it truly packs a punch, especially with AP rounds, but damn, the recoil is pretty nasty. The rest of the road was pretty quiet. Well, I got killed by a very unfortunate lag spike. I mean, let's look at it again. First, this camera is sounding and acting super weird, but I get a big freeze literally at the worst time. And after the first hit, I can't move anymore. If it was Iron Man, I would have been mad to die like this, but anyways. I made it to Yanov station at around 5 PM. I still had plenty of time, so I decided to keep going to reach Zaton before the night. I of course had to clean the mercenaries on the way. It started okay, but turned into a very messy fight quickly.
Завалил его! Патроны кончились! Хуярил его!
And of course an emission hit right in the middle of the fight.
Пизда, ты понял, блядь? Сдохни там уже, пидор!
It ended up fine, but I took quite a bit of damage, and it cost me a good chunk of meds and repair kits to get back in shape. The way to the barge was pretty uneventful, but it was getting dark, so I couldn't wait to get there. I went straight to Bird to progress the main questline, then I talked to Rogue. Next step was going back to Jupiter, but it will have to wait for tomorrow. Let's clean up our loot first and get some sleep. The plan for day 15 was pretty easy. Go get the secret weapon for the mission, pick up artifacts, and kill everything that stands in our way. Pretty simple stuff. Stalker AI, never change. This is not creepy at all. Let's move slowly so they cannot spot us. That was not the best time to reload.
Меняю магазин!
Okay, here we go. I'm not really interested in visiting the place, so let's just go back. Ooh, nice, lobster eyes. I don't have any containers anymore though. I mean, I can carry one or two without protection, because like with my attachments, that reduces a little bit the radiation. But I'm gonna need to get more containers at some point. I brought back the gun to Rogue and decided to keep going with the missions. My inventory and those of my companions were getting full, but I still had plenty of food and medicine, so we should be fine. I just needed some extra artifacts, containers, and some ammo. I bought them without looking too much at the price, and let's say it basically cost me all the money I had left. But anyways, we were headed to Jupiter Underground. There shouldn't be anything crazy done there, I think we should be fine. The road to Jupiter Underground was pretty easy, and I had a pretty good backup if anything serious happened anyway. Like, look at them, I got the dream team. There was only one scene boy guarding the entrance, so let's say the door was wide open. And he gave me a nice heavy machine gun that I could give to my new companion. We had two heavy hitters in the team now. Holy shit, did he just slap this snork mid-air out of existence and saved me? I need to replay this in slow-mo after. And yes he did. Oh come on, you guys are trolling me, just moving when I throw the grenade, Jesus. That's a lot of dead snorks. This is not suspicious at all. Oh yeah, someone's hiding. It's definitely an ambush. Okay, that was much easier than expected. Ooh, what's that gun? I don't think I ever saw that gun. Oh, yeah. I looted everybody, picked up the documents at the top just in case. Nobody asked for them so far, but you never know. I don't want to come back here if I have to. And we just kept going. The rest of the trip was creepy, but pretty quiet. And just like that, we arrived at the outskirts. It was nice to see the light of day again. We arrived at the laundromat, and I finally met the famous and very elusive S.T.A.L.K.E.R. He didn't lose any time, and he was already sending me on a mission in an underground lab. Okay, we'll see about that. I picked up some extra missions, talked to the guide to see if he could bring me back to Rostock, but no, unfortunately, so we're gonna have to walk back there. I was way too full and too low on ammo to keep going right now. We had to go back to base and restock before starting anything new.